Hey everyone, Corey here from the MLB Today. I'm here with Robert. Today we're going to be making our 2012 regular season predictions. I'm going to be reporting about the NL, and Robert will be doing the AL. That's a new thing we're going to do around here. Robert's going to do the AL, and I will report on the NL. But without further ado, let's get on to these predictions. I'm going to be doing the NL West first. First place, I have the Diamondbacks. They were a great young team last year. Down the stretch, they were clutch, and their pitching is great, and they got some good young hitters, Justin Upton, Chris Young, and I just think they can make it back to the playoffs. Second place, I have the Dodgers, and I have them winning the first wild card. They have some good young players. Clayton Kershaw won the Cy Young last year. Matt Kemp almost won the Triple Crown last year. And D. Gordon is a great player coming up. People are saying he's one of the fastest guys in the league, so we'll see what he can do. And third place, I have the Giants. I slowly see them dipping down in the division. They still have some good pitching in Lincecum and Kane, but I don't like their hitting. I just don't think they have good hitting. Fourth place, I have the Rockies. Once again, they're slowly dipping down in the division. I don't see a lot of good hitters on their team, other than Tulowitzki. And fourth place, I have the Padres. I know they got Carlos Quentin, and they traded for Edison Volquez, but they gave up their best pitcher, Matt Latos. So that's the NL West. NL Central, I have the Reds in first place. Second place, I have the Brewers winning the second wild card. Third place, I have the Cardinals. And don't think it's because of just Albert Pujols leaving. I think it's because Pujols has a good effect on them, but also Tony La Russa retiring. He's been with that team for a long time, won 2 World Series with them, and I just don't think Mike Matheny, pretty sure that's a new manager, I just don't think he can lead a club right now in his first season to the playoffs. Fourth place, I have the Pirates. Oh, and just going to go back on the Cardinals really quick. Don't think because I have them in third place means I'm saying they're a bad team. They have a great team. Chris Carpenter, Adam Wainwright, and they have some good hitters, and a lot of those players just went and won a World Series. So don't think just because I'm putting them in third means they're a bad team. I'm just saying that the Reds and the Brewers have very good teams. Fourth place, I have the Pirates. They had a great season the first half, but they slumped in the second half. And I sort of see them having a pretty good season at the start, but I see them dipping down in the second half. Cubs, I have in fifth place. I think Theo Epstein can lead this team eventually back to the playoffs, but not this year. Sixth place, Astros, like always, horrible team. Now, on to the last and always controversial NL East. First place, I have the Phillies, and I don't think that anyone is going to argue about that. The Phillies are one of the best teams in the NL East, if not the best team. No, not in the NL East. The NL, if not the best team in the NL. Roy Halladay, Cliff Lee, Cole Hamels, great rotation. Chase Utley starting the season hurt is definitely gonna hurt the Phillies, but I think they can still contend for a pennant. Second place, I have the Marlins. New team, new look, new stadium. I see them coming in second, but I just don't see them contending for a playoff spot. Maybe in a few years. But we're going to have to see if Hanley Ramirez can work out at third base, and if Jose Reyes is going to put up some good numbers. They do have a good staff, though. Ricky Nolasco, Johnson and Mark Burley are very good pitchers. Third place, I have the Nationals, and that might be surprising because, as some of you know, the Mets are one of my favorite teams, but let's stay with the Nationals really quick. If Steven Strasburg can come back and have a great season, and Bryce Harper will be a star, if he will be a star up here in the majors, this could be a very exciting team to watch in a few years, but this year I have them in third. And lastly, the Mets in fourth place, last place. It's not looking good for my Mets. It's just not looking good. That's my NL predictions, and we'll give it over to Robert.
Hey guys, it's Robert here with the AL predictions. Once again, another year of me doing the American League predictions. Last year, I think it went well with most of them, and surprised a lot of people, and that stuff ended up happening. So let's see if I can be right on the money with this again. And just an FYI before I start, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to go in my team's favor. I'm not trying to go in anybody's favor, really. It's just I'm choosing what teams I think are the best, and we'll just have to see what you guys think from there. And I still know we'll still get a ton of dislikes on this video. But starting off, I'm going to start off with the AL West. I'm going to go and say more of those quarter. First, I got the Rangers winning it. I just think they have a better team. Now, I know the Angels did pick up Albert Pujols and C.J. Wilson in a move that the Yankees would have made using all that money. But I still think the Rangers are a way better team. I mean, two straight American League championships. I mean, you can't beat that. I still think they're a great team. They really didn't get rid of anybody, and they added Yu Darvish to it. We'll have to see how he plays out, if anything will be different from what it was over in Japan. See how he adds to the rotation for the Rangers in 2012. So I have the Rangers winning it. I have the Angels coming in second, and I have them winning the first wild card. I mean, enough said about the Angels. Pretty much the same team, besides getting C.J. Wilson and Albert Pujols. But don't get me wrong, those are some great moves, if you ask me. I think those are some fantastic moves, and I really think that that'll really help them get to a higher record and maybe be really close to the Rangers and winning the division in 2012. Third and fourth. Third, I have the Athletics. Fourth, I have the Mariners. There's nothing really much to say about these teams. I know the Athletics got... I mean, I really can't think of his name off the top of my head because I only heard his name in the news for about a week. I'll probably put an invitation on here so you know who I'm talking about, but he seems like a pretty good player that can help the Athletics. But, I mean, besides that, yeah, Yoenis Cespedes. Corey just sent me something telling me the name. I have no idea how to pronounce it. But, yeah, he'll help them. And then the Mariners, I mean, same team. Going on to the Central. First, I have the Tigers, obviously. I mean, that team is just way too awesome, if you ask me. Fantastic pitching, fantastic hitting. Getting Prince Fielder. I mean, nothing really much else to say. Hopefully that everybody can stay healthy on the team because, I mean, one little move can really screw them, I think, with the team of that caliber. So, I mean, you gotta watch and see, but pretty much I think they'll be fine and win the division easily. Second place, I got the Indians, and I also have them winning a wild card. And people don't really realize how good this team can be. They just haven't really shown it. I mean, spring training, their record really didn't help anyway. but I really think that they're a good team, a good young team. Surprised a lot of people in 2011, and will surprise some more people in 2012 with some moves getting like Casey Kotchman and Derek Lowe. So I think they'll come in second and win the second wild card. Third, I have the Twins. They will not have another season like they did last year. I think they'll easily be average, maybe have a 500 record around there, somewhere around there. But other than that, I think they'll be fine. But you gotta realize they did get rid of like players like Jason Kubel, who was a key offensive hitter on that team. At least whenever I watched him, he was a pretty key offensive hitter. So yeah, Twins in third, having a pretty 50-50 record. Fourth, I have the Royals. I really think that they have improved. They are not going to be as bad as they have in the past few years. Or maybe it's just because the White Sox are just plain awful these days, which are in fifth place. So, I mean, those last two teams, I can't really say anything about. The Royals have some good pitching. I just lost myself here. The White Sox just got rid of too many key players, I think. They just really fell down. I really think that's what it is. Got rid of their starting ace. Got rid of Carlos Quentin. And Adam Dunn didn't help last year. So it's just not really looking good for them. So those are my AL Central predictions, my long AL Central predictions. Now going on to the AL East, the controversial AL East. And here we go. In first place, the Yankees. I obviously think that they're the best team in this division to win it. Good rotation. Good hitting, as always. Wish they should have. And hopefully they could stay healthy, not lose any more players, and not have people, just not being what they're expected to be on that team. Second place, I have the Rays. I just think that they are better than the Red Sox, who are in third place, who I think they will be in third place. The Rays just have a good defense, good offense, in my opinion. Decent pitching, decent enough, I'd have to say. The Red Sox, I mean, nothing really surprising. If they have a bad September, well, no. If they play anything like they it'll be the same thing along with the White Sox, like I said in last year's predictions. They will not recover from that. So it's just a matter of watching and just seeing how stuff goes down. The Blue Jays I have coming in fourth. And I actually think if the Red Sox could be bad enough, I'm not saying that they are bad. I'm just saying if they really fall down this year, the Blue Jays might be able to pass them, maybe be in third. But, I mean, a lot of stuff's got to happen for that to occur. And in fifth, the Royals, pretty much like always. But I don't know if they're going to be extremely bad, but they're not going to be really, really good. So, those are my predictions again. So I hope I didn't make anybody mad. I hope I didn't make anybody want to dislike the video. It's just these are what I think. By watching these teams throughout spring training, throughout the season last year, this is what I think. So those are my predictions for the American League 2020.